Hello guys, I am V. Sai Srinivas of 9th class from Math Man. So today I will be explaining today's editorial. So let's get started. So today our editorial's name is New Space. ISRO must take advantage of the market opportunities from space application. With the launch of Brazil's Amazonia 1 satellite last week from Sriharikota, a new chapter has begun in India's space history. The satellite, a 637 kilogram entity, was first dedicated commercial mission of New Space India Limited, a 2-year-old commercial arm of the Department of Space. This is not the first time that the NSI has organized to launch foreign satellites aboard on Indian space research organizations. So, the Indian Space Research Organization's launch, they used the Indian Space Research Organization's launch vehicle. The organization has had launches last November as you know as to until December 2019. However, the primary satellites of India aboard these missions were Indian satellites. The RISAT and 2BRI and EOS-01 with smaller satellites from several other countries as well as India, piggybacking them. The Amazonia mission also saw 18 other satellites being launched and was the first fully commercial mission. So so it basically says that last week India has launched the Brazilian satellite Amazonia 1 into space. So its purpose was commercial. So this mission was the first commercially mission because all the 19 satellites which were launched by ISRO are belonging to other countries and other organizations. So even if we take some missions such as EOS-01 and 2BRI, they launched the other country satellites along with their satellite. So there was some part of self-benefit too. But in this case, all the 18 satellites were only launched by India and they belong to other countries. The weight of the Amazonia 1 is approximately 600 kgs. So the Amazonia mission also saw 18 other satellites being launched and was fully commercial mission. India has so far launched 342 foreign satellites from 34 countries using its Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle platform, and many of them have involved ISRO's first commercial entity, the Antrix Corporation. There will be confusion on how exactly the responsibilities of NSIL differ from those of Antrix, but with the formation of the Indian National Space Promotion as a GIM Center, a regulatory agency, as well as plans to be tribunal to adjudicate disputes among private space satellites. So, private space satellites. After that, the ISRO is willing to create market opportunities from space applications on the anvil. Their most important plays a major role in developing launch and satellite infrastructure, and there are now several companies that offer MyRide services. So now ISRO's main aim is to develop the infrastructure of the application of space knowledge rather than just earning money out of it. So there are many other companies, private companies that are offering many services. So that's it for today guys. Thank you.